Alright guys, day 23, part 2. So, I've got an update. Basically, what I am planning on doing is, of course, focusing on growing this brand, this online brand, and expanding my reach through YouTube, through TikTok, through Twitter, and starting to build an email list and whatnot. So basically expanding this brand, of course, that's part of the plan. I'm also planning on actively pursuing some kind of high-ticket closing opportunity. Basically, being a contractor for a company, and just to use the experience to get really good at sales, establish my credibility, and potentially make a lot of money in the process that I can use as cash flow to supplement any kind of investments that I make in the future. And simultaneously, now I know that I talked about the importance of having a singular focus in another video because of what Alex Hormozi explained, and that is still true. That is still very true. And so what I'm doing is, for the time being, I will focus on educating myself and learning how to craft a really good offer, and then find a way to systemize the fulfillment of that offer before I even consider selling it, before I even consider starting a business around it. And once I come up with that offer, once I systemize that fulfillment, only after that will I actually test it. Once I test it, as for a proof of concept, if it works, then I'll consider pursuing it. But until then, I'm not starting any kind of business, apart from this online brand, of course, which I started a while ago. I'm focusing on actively focusing on growing it. My content, it's definitely getting better. I'm going to be putting out more content overall. I'm going to be putting out more shorts specifically. I've noticed that a lot of the clips that I repurpose for my long form videos aren't being registered as shorts because they're not under the 1 minute mark. They're usually a little longer than that, and so YouTube isn't pushing them out. So I'm going to be producing at the very least one short per day, no matter what. And I recently invested in a video animation software, a whiteboard animation software. So it's going to help me make my videos more engaging, so that they're easier for you to comprehend. And this next one that I'm producing, it's a big one. It's almost 30 minutes long, but it's super in depth, very well organized, and extremely valuable, especially if you're a young guy or a young girl even out there. Probably not a young girl. A young girl probably isn't going to listen to this shit, but to young guys especially, this is an extremely important video. I'm going to be talking about social media, essentially, and my experience as someone who hasn't used social media in 19 years. So that's going to be dropping soon. It's going to be a good one, and those are my plans for now. So the business, I'm only going to test the proof of concept only after I've figured out a really good offer and systemized the fulfillment for it, and the whole process of acquiring clients or customers, to onboarding them, to fulfilling the service, to keeping them on as clients and retaining them for as long as possible, and basically systemizing that entire cycle before I even test the proof of concept. And basically that's something that's going to be going on the back burner, because right now I want to focus on developing the skills necessary to succeed in business, and also just in general skill stacking, right? Developing extremely valuable, high income, evergreen skills, because those are assets that no one can ever take away from you. The ability to make money is something that no one can ever take away from you once you've acquired it. And so that's what I'm focusing on for the time being. So I want to pursue that through sales, through high ticket sales, and that's what I'm going to be getting into. So on that side of things, that's basically my plan. Anyways, that's it for this one. I use these videos not just to document my thoughts, give you guys some updates on what's going on, but also to provide as much value as I possibly can to you. Maybe it's reflecting on a certain quote, maybe it's regurgitating something that I learned, or reiterating it so that you guys can get it in a summarized, much faster version, so that you can go and implement it, whatever the information, whatever the knowledge is. And that's basically it. So I don't know if you would find this particular video valuable, but I hope you found some of the other videos that I put up on this channel valuable. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.